All right, this is a demon. That's impossible light that's moving over here to the end while a demon is stalking with light. While you can hear on the podcast, the entity sounds amplified plane activity at 224 North Euclid Avenue. The airport is located at 2500 Airport Drive, number 1, and the fake sun is in alignment to me at the parking garage, which you already know, and I've captured the fake sun at the same parking garage 3 hours from now at 10:13 a.m. This is how you know that the Ontario Montclair School District, they are a threat to children that they're gang stalking with, and that they are engaged in. You know that the gang stalkers are not only special needs, they're violent sex offenders. They are psychopaths who are sharing presence in a demented environment, which is directly relevant to the mind state of the psychopaths who are entirely special needs while they're gang stalking with the government that's providing so much evidence against them. So I want you to see, heard me document, and you see a bunch of psychopaths who are indeed special needs targeting, chit-chatting, smiling, keeping their back to you, holding up tents representing the Ontario Montclair School District, which is what you're supposed to focus on, and you're supposed to discard and disregard, and never mind the documentation, which no federal investigator, no federal court, no federal judge is going to do that. You're going to prosecute, and this is my shadow light activity where the entity is stalking by the planes. And this is impossible because I am inside of the structure. Your shadow is not going to appear on the parking garage, on the ground, or on the ceiling when you're inside of a dwelling. And the sun's also not going to still be here at 10:13 a.m. like I already documented. This is where the entity is stalking by commercial planes over the demons of the Ontario Montclair School District. I'm going to document all of their license plates right now because they're monitoring. And this is the same population of special needs who are sex offenders monitoring my vagina and doing so while they're doing, including children in that pattern of conduct. Okay, they're engaged in federal stalking right now, and that license plate, this is the demon that was operating that vehicle, stalking with impossible light while she's engaged in federal stalking right now. That's the special needs of that population, the special needs conduct of the psychopaths who are violent sex offenders, all right, who are entirely demented while they're gang stalking. This is the special needs that's illustrated by the Ontario Police Department stalking me in a helicopter day and night, using millions of dollars in order to do so. This is the obsession where the city, the people of the state together share in that ongoing concern. And this is how you know that it's the actual concern, because they're doing it under a whole fake sun. Okay, and this is also not the natural environment that LAPD is sharing when they are gang stalking me using helicopters as well at Alvarado Gardens in Los Angeles. All right, this is getting to, again, the pattern of conduct, which you're paying attention to. The pattern of conduct includes what is evidence that is speaking to the mental illness and the corrupt criminal activities of those that hide behind titles that you're not going to be deceived by. You're going to remove them from the ability to engage in such malicious conduct, and they also represent threats to children. This is the same population of special needs, violent sex offenders who violate children. They molest them. They engage in what is trafficking them. They engage in what is abusing them, and they're also using them to engage in the pattern of conduct. This is the entity that's doing so, and doing so while they're engaged in surveillance, okay? This is the psychopath stalking, and as I approach, plane activity. 9MFH302. This is P.O.C. engaging in surveillance in the parking garage. All right? And that's knowledge about my vagina as well in the bathroom. These are the sex offenders that are engaging in that conduct. Doing so in the manner, this is impossible light activity, directly toward the stalkers that are engaged in surveillance with the Ontario Montclair School District, okay? This is speaking to the special needs of that population that poses a threat to the public. Their unintelligent criminal system and their severely demented mind states, while they're also violent sex offenders that engage in stalking with the government as they go into bathrooms, all right? Engaging in surveillance, lying in wait in bathrooms. That's the special needs population engaging in surveillance in a parking garage filled with impossible light activity while they're stalking me, okay? This is P.O.C. It is currently 7:21 a.m. where 3 hours from now, my documentation shows that the fake sun is still over this parking garage and engineer light fills the ceiling while you're looking at a bunch of criminals using tents, identifying another gang stalker, and that is the Ontario Montclair School District, okay? This is P.O.C. License 8CFW391 is driving an engineer light. They're monitoring. And that's, again, special needs 101, P.O.C. 7:21 a.m.